Hi, I'm Tammy with Sump Alarm. First, congratulations on your purchase of your new Sump Alarm unit. In this video, we're going to show you how to make the wireless connection between your Sump Alarm unit and your home Wi-Fi network, which will put your device on the internet. You can do this process before or after your Wi-Fi enabled Sump Alarm has been installed. When you initially put power on the unit, you may hear a small chirp. A few seconds later, you should hear a one-horn blast. This one-horn blast is letting you know that the unit has power and is operational, but does not yet have an internet connection. Sump Alarm is of course our local network, which would be equivalent to your home network. Here's another network that just presented itself, Sump Alarm B160. This is what your unit will look like, Sump Alarm followed by your 4-digit code. In this case, the 4-digit code is B160. It's important to remember this 4-digit code because you're going to need that again later. Now let's go ahead and connect to the unit. You can connect to the unit from a tablet, a handheld data phone, or as we're doing here in this case, with a PC. You see you will have an option to connect to the unit automatically. Generally speaking, you don't want to check this. If you check this every time your computer boots up, your computer will attempt to connect to your Sump Alarm unit rather than your standard internet connection. We're going to go ahead and click Connect. Notice this will take about 10 to 15 seconds in order for our unit to connect. Now here we can see that it's connected because the disconnect button has presented itself. So bear in mind, now we have our computer connected to our Sump Alarm unit. The computer is no longer connected to the internet. I have to make a choice. If you are on a tablet or a cell phone that has a cellular data connection, you probably want to go ahead and turn that off. Here, we've connected to the unit now, Sump Alarm B160, and again, we're disconnected from the internet. Now I'm going to open any browser. Here's my standard browser. I normally use Google Chrome, and I'm going to type in this number, 10.10.100.254, and I'm going to go ahead and press Enter. Now you can see that I'm prompted with a dialog box, Authentication Required. In this case, your default for both of these is going to be the username admin, and your password is also going to be admin. I'm going to go ahead and press Login. As soon as I do this, I'm being served the page from my wireless Sump Alarm device. Now in order to get it on the internet, because right now it's just connected to my computer, I'm going to go ahead and hit Join a Wi-Fi network. Now, once I'm in Join a Wi-Fi network, I'm going to go ahead and hit Scan. It's going to show me all of the local wireless networks in the area. Now, Sump Alarm is our office network. There's a shocker. I'm going to go ahead and click the button to connect to the local office network. I'm going to hit OK. This pop-up says that the password is empty. That's no problem. It always does that. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And when I do that, it's going to prompt me for a password. Note, if you're on a data phone, the screen can be a little bit small, so you might have to move around your fingers a little bit in order to find the dialog box. But once you do, go ahead and type in your password and hit Save. There we are. It says Saved Successfully. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to restart my Sump Alarm unit. But bear in mind that when I do this, my computer is probably going to disconnect from my Sump Alarm unit and it's going to go ahead and reconnect to the internet. Now, if we've done everything correctly, our Sump Alarm unit should now be talking to the internet and reporting data up to our server. Now, as you see here, I just opened the wireless window again. And if you've noticed that movement, what happened is my computer said, look, there's no connection available for B160 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and reconnect to my local Wi-Fi network called Sump Alarm. Now, just to be sure that I'm already connected up and everything is good, we're going to do the easiest thing ever. We're simply going to unplug it and put it back in again. Every time you put power on your Sump Alarm, you should expect to hear this small chirp. After that, we're going to wait. If your Sump Alarm gives you 2 or more horn blasts, that means that it is in fact talking to the internet. In this case, we got 3, but 2 is enough. In the case that you didn't get, That probably means that you've done something incorrect setting up your Wi-Fi credentials. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go back and repeat the steps to be sure that you've given it the correct login information. If you need help with this, we'll show you how you can get over to us and talk to us in just a moment. Now that you've done that in probably about 5 minutes, you should expect to hear another horn blast out of your Sump alarm. That's not going to happen regularly. That just happens about 5 minutes after you power up to let you know that your Sump alarm has been successful in writing its configuration up to our server. Now that you've done that, go to our website www.sumpalarm.com. Here you can see that there's the contact page. If you got technical problems or need to talk to someone, you can call us at area code 314-787-8059. For technical support, press 2. You can also email us if it's after business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can send an email to customerservice@sumpalarm.com, or if you prefer, you can just use this handy online form right here to send your question in. There's also this nifty little chat box down here. You can feel free to use that also. What you'll need to do next is register with our website. So you hit register under the account tab. Now I'm going to fill in my first name, my last name. Hopefully those are 2 things you know, my email address, and a password. Note, there's only one password field. We don't make you repeat it, so be sure you know what you typed in and write it down. I know that I am logged in because the website says, Welcome Sump. To set up a device on your own under the account page, go down here and click Add a new device. That 4-digit code we told you about before gets entered here under Device Information and MAC address. Type in the 4-digit code and press Tab. The Sump alarm system will look up the rest of the MAC address and fill in the serial number. After that, just follow the prompts through to device setup completion. Always remember to test your system. Lift that red float switch or take those conductivity probes and put them in water and make sure that you get your notifications. At that point, your setup is complete. We hope that your Sump alarm brings you many years of peace of mind. And again, if you get stuck, just contact us. We're around and we're here to help. Thanks so much. Have a great day.